I hope your day is full of palm trees and oak trees and bushes. I don't know. It's a vegetation intro. I don't know why I stuttered when I said vegetation just then. I hope your day's full of cacti and Venus flytraps. Gotta have a Venus flytrap, keeping it fun, keeping it fresh. I feel like Venus flytrap is essentially the closest thing that I could have to having a full-time animal. Do you know what I mean? I feel like having my emotional support Venus flytrap is what I'm saying. I need to get one. Guys, we have an amazing episode of Shank for you this week with the one, the only Gabby Lamb. But before we get into this week's episode of Shank with Gabby Lamb, I just want to remind you that I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas this Friday on April 7th at Vulcan Gas Co. Headlining. Come out, 6 o'clock. It's a really early show. It's going to be fun. Come straight from work. Come hang out. And I'm doing spots in Texas all week. So if you're in Austin, follow me at Princess Shank on Instagram and Twitter for show dates. All right, guys, before we get into this week's episode of Shank with the one, the only Gabby Lamb, I just want to remind you that I also have another podcast called This Bitch that comes out every Monday, and you can always find me here every Wednesday. Look down at your feet right now. Are you wearing socks? If you're not wearing socks, ask yourself why. Oh, yeah. Guys, I'm selling socks. One thing about me is I love a kooky, quirky, fun, artistic sock, and Oh Yeah Socks makes just that. Head over to ohyeah.com. That's 3 O's HYEAH.com. Discount code Sara, SARA, 10 for 10% off unique sock designs. Whether you're into pizza or aliens or plants, there's a pair of socks for you. Also make sure to subscribe to my Patreon, patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk. And yeah, let's get into this week's episode of Shank with the one, the only Gabby Lamb. Here it is. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Shank. I'm Sara Weinshenk, and today's guest is a return guest, one of my favorite people, the one, the only Gabby Lamb.
Hey, Miss Thing.
I just kissed the mic with my mouth.
That's okay. I have atrocious energy. I'm going to apologize for that in advance.
Wait, why? What do you mean?
I don't even know why.
Did you wake up in a bad mood?
No, I woke up very early.
Atrocious energy.
Horrific energy. I don't know why. I started thinking about how I don't have any money, and then I was just like, yeah, I guess I should die.
No, yeah. See, I just live, I tell myself, just don't check.
Yeah.
Which works
It
doesn't.
It does work until you get the notification from Wells Fargo that's like, your account just went below $20.
Oh my God.
I knew it.
Do you have... Sometimes I put things on credit cards and then I go, well, that was a mistake and we're all going to die. It doesn't matter.
And that's so true.
But who's going to pay off the credit card debt when I die?
And the government. And let them do it.
Really?
Let the government pay it off.
Yeah, it's like we're all just doing the best we can. I'm sorry. Like ever since the beginning of our births, there's been some type of crisis.
Ever since the beginning.
Right?
It's endless.
Fuck, dude.
It's fucking
I'm still
endless.
recovering from the OJ murder.
It's so literally wild that you just brought that up because I was just about to bring that up. And that was brought up this morning in an AA meeting that I was at.
Nah.
So the fact that you just fucking, that was like the next thing I was going to say. And then you said that because I was, that is wild.
It is wild because why would I bring up the OJ murder?
Because literally, why would you bring that
and
up?
not COVID.
Right.
And not like the housing crisis.
Okay, weird. That's so weird because it was literally.
I'm tapped into something, Gabby. I don't know what to tell you.
It sounds like you were at my AA meeting this morning. Or
maybe I was.
Yeah, maybe you were. That's like literally what the woman sharing was talking about
About OJ Simpson.
Yeah, and how she was like getting out of rehab when OJ was being arrested. Wow.
People in Vegas, because I was just in Vegas doing stand-up, they love talking about OJ.
Really?
Yeah. They're like, I saw him at P.F. Chang's. And I was like, no way, you did? And someone was like, I saw him. And it was just like all these like chain restaurants. Everyone just has these weird OJ sightings.
If there's one place on earth that I wouldn't care if it didn't exist, it would be Las Vegas. Nevada.
Las Vegas.
I fucking hate
Vegas. I hate it too.
I don't get it.
Before you were sober, did you have any wild times in Vegas?
I mean, not really. I'd like not anything
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. I mean, I like, what did I do when I was there? I bought some like crack rock off of a fucking hobgoblin man who was standing under a bridge.
No,
I thought it was.
Did you know it was a crack rock?
I thought it was Molly. I don't know actually what I thought it was. I was just like, I'll take it, and it was like just a big white rock.
Some Walter White type shit.
Yeah,
it's Breaking Bad.
I'm convinced that it was just like baking soda and Windex, because I just remember feeling like, I was just like, well, there was nothing. I didn't feel anything other than like agitated.
Do you think it was meth?
I don't know. No, because if it was meth, it would have been fun. It wasn't fun.
It would have been fun if it was meth.
If it was meth, I would have been having a good. You wouldn't have seen me. I'd be out on these streets if it was meth.
But I feel like you were doing this with your mouth.
I wasn't even.
You weren't?
No.
So you got some type of rock that was just nothing.
It was nothing. It was a nothing.
It was a nothing.
It was a fucking dud. I can't. It's so wild thinking back to that. The fact that I just like found some guy. I don't even remember. I was like blackout and just some guy with like a rock in his hand.
Oh my God. It's like so scary when you think about the shit that you do when you're younger too. In my 20s, I was all over the place. I was hanging out with Ed Hardy designers.
I don't even know what
he was
that's
drawing.
dark.
He was drawing tigers, and I was sitting in his apartment.
That's actually pretty cool.
Was just
like actually Ed Hardy.
Yeah, one of the guys who designed for Ed Hardy.
That's
it was one
cool.
of my really good friends in my 20s, and my friend and I met him at the Roosevelt Hotel, and we would just like go there, get into trouble, hang out, and he would just be like on his computer designing like sweatpants with tigers on them.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's also pretty weird.
It's so weird.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Where else would that happen other than LA?
It's
like
weird because it's like you're young while that's happening, and like these people are like old.
He's like yacked out.
How old is he?
He was like in his like mid 40s,
He's
early
weird.
50s, and I was like in my 20s.
You see this? See, it's weird.
It is so weird.
you're
But
in
at
your
the time,
20s
I'm like, whatever, this is fun. We're all partying, we're hanging out.
Yeah, of course.
He's drawing sweatpants with tigers on them.
And he works
yeah,
for
I'll
Ed Hardy
do a
with
line.
the Roosevelt. Yeah. It's so sick.
Yeah.
But then you think about it and you're like, okay, that's the kind of shit that you do when you're in your 20s. But like when you're in your 40s bordering 50s, it's like, now what is going on there?
Something is not right.
Somebody needs rehab.
And yesterday.
A long time ago.
A long time ago.
Yeah. So you're excused, but Mr. Ed Hardy, Mr. Ed Hardy guy, what is going on there?
What is going on? But I feel like there's an epidemic of that in LA.
A 50-year-old hanging out with 20-year-olds?
Yeah.
I feel like, you know what?
Do you feel like that?
I feel like that's how it's been since the beginning of time.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. I love a hot old.
A hot old is great, but if you really want to get down to it, I mean, you think about where we came from as a fucking species, and come on, we were like 12 being sold to like 45-year-old men. Men have always dominated younger women. That's how it's always been. That's how it always will be.
Oh,
and I rest my case.
Oh, shit. Gabby Lamb's talks on feminism. Let's get into it.
It's just so funny because it's like, yeah, like in Hollywood, it is like, it's a fucking, it is Hollywood, but it's also like all over the world. It's just that it's big in Hollywood because we see like actors doing it, but it's like.
But it's so normalized.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, have you ever I don't know if you've talked to a 20-year-old recently. Mm-hmm. There's a big disconnect for me. I feel like an old bitch.
Huge disconnect.
You know what I mean? Like I'm grasping onto straws over here.
I know. Yeah.
I know that we say it's giving, and that's about it.
I can't even. I'm 30.
You know what I mean? Like it's giving. Okay, but then after that, I don't know what to say.
After, honestly, I'm bordering fucking. I'm pushing 32, and I still feel like I don't know how to have a conversation with like an actual adult.
With an adult, no, but then when I have a conversation with someone who's younger, I'm also like, you're a fucking alien, dude.
It's just so wild because it's like, because I remember when I was in my 20s or like in my late teens dating older guys and just always thinking like, I'm just really mature for my age.
Same.
And you look back and you're like, no, you weren't.
But you think you were.
You think you are. You think you're so wise. And I'm like, no, I was just
I
like
wish I
an
had
alcoholic.
the confidence.
Yeah.
The confidence I had in my 20s, undeniable.
You know, for me,
I was like way more confident then.
it's because you start to know too much. But it's interesting when
Yes.
you get into your 30s. It's like you have a different kind of confidence. You like stop
care
caring.
less.
You care less. Exactly.
Right.
But you care more about like the important things like your money and like, I don't know, like things that are actually like life things.
Like your health.
Your health. Exactly.
Your money, like your priorities shift a little bit.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But then there are some people whose priorities just stay the same, and it feels, and you can see that it's noticeable.
A lot, and that's a lot of people.
It's arrested development.
It is arrested development. It's a lot of people in the city too, especially entertainment. It's so easy. Like people are stunted.
People are so stunted, and then I don't realize that everyone that I hang out with is stunted until I hang out with actual people who have like 9-to-5 jobs, and I'm like,
Literally.
oh, you don't just do whatever you want
Comedians
and clown
are
around
so
all day.
stunted.
Like,
I know.
What?
Comedians are so fucking stunted.
I know.
It's crazy.
I know.
It's so fucking crazy.
And it's so normalized because we're all kind of stunted.
Yeah, because we all are.
It's like a house of clowns.
It is. 'Cause I don't think anybody who wasn't stunted would actually pursue this.
No.
You couldn't. You can't.
You have to be, something's gotta have been off.
Something's wrong.
off.
Yeah, like a neurosurgeon isn't gonna be like, you know what?
I gotta get on a stage.
Let's get to the mics.
Yeah.
You know, let's go to a 3 p.m. mic and test out some. Like, this is not no. There's some weird state of like delusion and immaturity that drives you to be a comedian.
Right.
And that's what it is.
Right.
And
And then by
what it
the
is.
time you realize that, you're already like, oh, I'm 10 years in now. What?
Yeah, what am I gonna do now? Yeah, like it's,
Yeah, like you can find clips of me saying all kinds of things on the internet. I'm not gonna trade it in to work at an airport.
yeah, and you're not gonna get hired at an airport because you've already said all the horrific things.
Yeah, and they know that I smoke weed. I feel like that can't fly.
No, that can't fly.
No, I'm not at TSA.
No, you dig your fucking grave when you're a comedian.
Yeah.
When you like start putting in
Yeah.
the work and you're like a decade in, it's like that's it.
That's it.
And if it doesn't work out,
sweetie, learn how to juggle.
literally,
Become a full clown.
literally go to clown school.
Go to clown
That's
school,
it.
bitch.
That's all you've got.
When I was in San Diego at Mic Drop, have you done Mic Drop yet?
No, I need to. I have to fill out the form.
Okay, but so like in the coffee, one of my favorite parts about going to Mic Drop is that the coffee table inside the green room, it opens and there's all this like stuff in it.
What's in it?
It's like clown noses,
Oh,
props, crispy treats, Rice Krispie treats, double stuffed Oreos, condoms, and like
this
I know.
just made me want to actually do it.
I know, but that's what's fucked up about comics.
Yeah.
You're like, I think about the table inside the green room because I'm stunted like a child, and I'm like, yeah,
You're
I got some
telling me
clown
there's free
noses,
cookies
condoms,
Yeah.
and Oreos, bitch. What else could you want?
I gotta take that. I gotta do that club.
yeah.
Fuck.
But like comedians be stunted because what other profession would we be so excited that there's clown noses and condoms and the
None, literally none. That's it. I can't think of not one.
I'm like, yeah,
It was a good club.
it's a really fun club.
Okay, fuck, I need to do it.
It's fun. It's decorated all Alice in Wonderland-y, which I
Okay.
like. I like a theme. I like attention to detail.
I just hate filling things out. And they sent me the paperwork and they said, can you fill out the paperwork? I said, I don't want to fill out paperwork.
Yeah, I get it.
I said, I don't want to write a fucking bio.
You need an assistant.
I don't want to write a bio. What do you say in a bio?
It's all just blah, blah, blah. It's like in 2000 and whatever, Gabby Lamb started comedy.
No.
Since then,
Yeah,
you can
fuck.
see her opening here, headlining here. There's nothing worse than writing a bio.
That's why I stopped. I was supposed to do it, I think, on like the 4th. I was supposed to headline there on the 4th.
But you didn't write the bio.
I didn't write the bio. I stopped at the bio. I started filling out the paperwork and I said, write a bio. And I was like, I don't have time for this. And then the booker hit me up and was like, hey, did you fill out the paperwork? I was like, I'll get to it tonight. And then I didn't. And then he hit me up the next day and was like, hey, we filled the spot. And I was like,
You're like,
at least they did. I guess they wrote a bio.
yeah.
And they wrote a bio. And I cannot bring myself to do it.
I like the video you made of you pretending to be your mom.
Thank you.
Was that well received by the internet?
It was.
Is there a way to pull it up?
Can we? No, here's the thing that I can't figure out. I don't know how anybody goes fucking viral. No, I lose followers every time I post, and nothing goes viral.
On
so it's
TikTok
like, on
or
everything.
Instagram?
Everything. It's just all fucking. I don't know how people do it.
You're gonna go viral.
Yeah.
A big viral energy coming from you right now.
Nothing I do hits. I swear to
Where is
God.
it?
This is a short film. The second one.
Oh, a short film. Yeah.
I was sitting around my house. I said, I got to do something today.
I gotta do something today.
I got my boyfriend to film. I was like, can you please film this? I'm so sorry. And then he did. He was great. And then he edited it. Real filmmaker.
He edited it for you?
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I dated an editor once. He used to get annoyed with me because I would sit over his shoulder and be like, get rid of that part. Add this part.
You're the director. It's your content. Sorry, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm annoying over your shoulder, making it difficult for you to work, baby boy.
Exactly. Xavier, what's your password?
It's
like big tit 69.
69.
Yeah.
You put it in wrong.
I know.
Yeah, big honking tit 69. I can never remember my passwords. I always have to create new ones because I forget them. For anything.
It's like reset password, and then you go to find the link, and the link's not there yet because it takes a second
No,
for it to get there. And
You're
it's like,
no, I'm getting pissed off. I don't want to talk about it.
it's horrible.
It's horrible. I don't remember any of them.
And well, because then it's like you need a special symbol. And
No,
I'm like,
I know.
why am I incorporating asterisks into my password?
I don't want the asterisks. I don't want the uppercase and the lowercase.
I don't want the
and
3 that's an E.
And it has to be 10 characters, or it's just like, come on.
It's insane.
You think I can do? I can't even write a bio. You think I can come up with a 10 character password? Fuck out of here.
Writing a bio by yourself is one of the most painful activities.
I like how close our hands are together. As
I
if we're
wanted to
about
see
hold
your
hands.
art. I wanted to see your nail art.
Cute, right?
Yes, they're so cute and sparkly.
Don't even talk to $100 at fucking Gloss. Fuck off, dude.
Getting your nails costs $100.
It costs $100 fucking dollars.
Every time.
$100.
That's what it costs now.
And it does.
Your hair costs.
I'm getting my hair done this week. Don't even talk to me. It's going to cost so much money.
It costs so much money.
I hate this color. I can't.
Why?
I hate it. I don't know why. I was in a manic episode. I said time to go dark. And then as soon as I did it, completely regret.
Really?
I wanted to stay blonde. And now I keep looking at blonde hair and I'm like, I wish I was you.
Wait, you're in that stage? Oh, wait, here we go.
God damn it. God damn it. How do I use this?
This is my
I
mom.
brought you into this world and I can take you out.
Watching your own content
You know
back
what?
is so cringe.
When I was your age, I had a real job and I was financially stable. My rent
It's so good.
$50 in Santa Monica. Santa Monica.
She always brags about that.
Why don't
About
you
her
guys
rent?
think like that?
Yeah, she's
Oh,
like,
you
why don't you
think
find a
I'm
place
mean?
like that? I'm like, because it's not
You don't know
real.
what that is.
I'm like, I'm not 110 years old.
So funny, because
I don't know why you have such small breasts. Mine were always so big.
Oh, is this my TikTok?
so funny.
Edited by my boyfriend.
Edited by your boyfriend.
Gotta give him credit. Yeah. No, that's her.
You guys are just making art together.
Making art together.
Looks so good.
That's my TikTok?
I think so, right?
I guess so. Yeah, it is.
Not a lot of followers on TikTok.
See, it's
Yeah.
crazy. You know what's crazy though is that it's not that much.
On TikTok?
Yeah, on TikTok it's like, you know how on Instagram now like you're nobody unless you have 100,000 followers. TikTok it's like you're nobody until you have 600,000 followers. It's so stupid.
Yeah, but like, okay, I'm done with the followers.
I know,
It's like it makes you mentally ill.
It makes you mentally
It's
ill.
like we're already all mentally ill clowns, and then it's like, well, did you make your posts? It's like I
know.
don't know. It's like at a certain point you kind of just get sick of yourself because you're like looking at yourself, posting yourself, and you're like, I'm so fucking sick of myself. I don't want to look at myself anymore.
I'm so sick of myself.
Yeah.
I'm the most miserable when all I'm doing is thinking about myself. which is a lot. Which is so much of the time.
So much of the time.
I told you atrocious energy today.
Atrocious.
Atrocious energy.
It's not atrocious. It's actually pretty funny.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. Is this what kind of cup is this?
This is a Mastermind cup, the studio that we're at right now.
Oh, really?
a
Okay,
mug.
because it was giving kind of like NASA. It was giving. Oh, look.
Oh
NASA.
yeah.
It's giving it's giving Elon Musk. It's
Mark has that vibe. He's like doing big things in here. You know what I mean?
It's people. How do people do shit? I'm like, how do you do shit?
How do you organize and structure
How do
and
you-
like
I-
function as
The
an adult?
walls in here are nice. There's a shelf that's like not overcrowded with bullshit. I like.
Do you know how to build a shelf?
No,
Could your boyfriend build a shelf?
probably. He's very handy like that.
See, that's good.
He's a handy guy. Yeah.
You need someone who, when the world ends,
Yeah.
he's gonna be able to like build you a bunker.
He's sturdy. He could do that.
That's
He's physically very sturdy.
That's awesome,
Yeah, it is.
right?
Yeah,
It doesn't make you feel safe.
it does.
Yeah.
He's short but mighty. You know, he's got a lot of. He's like a bag of meat. You know, like a fucking. That's what he's like. That's exactly
a bag
what
of
he's like.
meat.
Yeah, short but very
like a little
meaty.
turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm looking for someone who can build shit.
Yeah.
If this is you, sound off in the comments.
Are you single
below.
right now?
Yes.
Are you fucking?
No.
Okay.
Kind of no.
Okay.
I'm just working. And it's not fun. I
Like
want to start
working,
fucking.
like working
Less
on
working. Just like
on your-
podcast,
okay.
comedy, writing. Like that's all I've been doing.
But that means everything's gonna go really well.
I know, but I want to like get some fucking in between the working.
You will.
I'll manifest it.
You'll manifest
I'm trying
it.
to manifest some dick.
Just don't fuck comics. That's all.
I know.
Ugh,
I know. Well, because they're around.
that's all.
And then you got to
that's-
look at them.
And then you gotta
For
Yeah,
years.
Yeah, I think we talked about this last time I did this about how like I'm like so unattracted to comedians. I look at them now and I go, don't say anything. I
Please
can't watch
don't.
you. No, I can't.
Please give me like a nice, quiet man.
But
With a-
please,
And, like,
please.
who doesn't need to be standing on a platform for
I know.
attention.
So my boyfriend just like he's not an actor or anything, but he booked a little tiny role on Sex in the City,
What?
and now he's like, I think I want to be an actor. I'm like, please no, don't do it.
Now he's going to be an actor?
And now he's like, maybe I should just be an actor. And I'm like, well, it's so weird that it just came to you like this. So
Yeah.
I know.
How do you just book an acting
It
role?
was so wild. It just happened.
Someone's like, does he audition?
No.
That's so weird.
It was just through like a background casting agency, and they were like, he has a look. We want him to audition for a speaking role in Sex in the City. And
That's
then he just
so crazy.
He's never auditioned for anything, nothing. And they Zoom auditioned him, and then in the audition, and he was like, I think that was really bad. There's no way they're gonna pick me. And the next day, they're like, all right, you're booked.
No.
He's never acted. He's never. It was so wild.
That is so wild.
I know, isn't that?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm like, don't become an actor.
Don't become an actor.
No.
I remember, have you gone on any dates with actors in the past?
Yes.
Like ones who were, I'm an actor, that type?
Yeah.
Same.
I'm trying to think.
It was never good.
No, it's never good.
This one guy who was an actor, I went on a date with him in my 20s.
Was he famous?
He
It's only
wasn't-
if you're if you're famous, okay, but like they're not.
They're
the ones
not.
that we date
They're
are not
actors.
Exactly. They were like trying to book small roles, and it's like you're
it's
not,
like the whole struggle is
Right.
too close to home with like the comedy shit.
Exactly.
It's like I can't wait for your next big role that may or may not ever come because
can't.
I'm already like cuckoo over here.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I want someone who has a fucking job,
exactly.
like stability.
Actors are also the worst because they're very self-absorbed, and like I'm very self-absorbed. It's too much.
Same.
I've dated comedians that are also actors, and it's just like they're always just like waiting for their checks in the mail, talking about their next
What I would
audition.
give to be waiting by the mailbox for a check.
Oh God, I don't even check. I can't check my mail because it's all just letters from the IRS being like, "Can you owe us money?" I'm like,
Yeah, dude.
stop.
Also, taxes as a comic, you're like, I'm sorry, what?
No, I can't.
insane.
I make like $10,000 a year, and I'm gonna have to owe taxes on that. I'm like, I don't have that.
I don't understand. I honestly don't understand how taxes work.
I don't either.
I know that this is probably going to make me sound so stupid, and people are going to be like, "This dumb bitch." It's like, I'm a clown for a living. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
no.
not supposed to know how taxes work.
It's like I don't know. You work, and then money is taken out, and then it goes to things, and then we have to owe that money back.
But I'm like, what are we getting? What am I getting? I can go to a library.
Yeah, what
That's
are we
what my
getting?
tax dollars are giving me.
Because we're not getting free health care.
We're not getting free health care. We're not getting much.
Roads are getting fixed.
The roads are getting fixed at the most inopportune times.
Yeah.
It's like 2 p.m. on a Wednesday. I'm like, I'm sorry. What's happening?
My roof is leaking in my apartment. That's not getting fixed. My tax dollars aren't going to that.
What do tax dollars go to?
The police. Actually, it goes to the police.
Schools? The schools look like shit.
The schools look like shit. The education system is fucked. Don't get me even started. If the tax money is going to fucking schools, then then stop it, because they're not teaching these kids shit. This public school system is a nightmare.
There is no healthcare system.
There's no healthcare. There's no local public safety fund. What does that mean?
Not us trying to fix the tax problem.
Yeah. Deficit financing bonds. What even is that? What is that? What is a deficit finance?
I don't know. You know what else I think?
What?
I think they make it hard for the common man to understand.
Of course they fucking
we're
do. What
educated.
is-
We're educated.
I'm not. Local revenue fund? What even is that? Revenue for local revenue for what? What are you talking about?
I don't understand the pie chart we're looking at at all.
We're looking at taxes are used to provide public services that taxpayers value, such as education.
But that's not true.
That's not true. Parks. Oh, what? Echo Park Lake, where they find dead bodies all of the time. Like where they're finding heroin needles like stuffed in the ground. Okay. Roads. Okay. And public safety. What public fucking safety? What public safety?
Yeah, louder for the people in the back.
Without
what
taxes,
public safety, Gabby?
I can't. Without taxes, citizens either would have to pay directly for acquiring such services. Okay, well, guess what? I have to pay for my fucking health insurance that I can't afford.
No, we don't. We need reform.
We need reform, because here's the thing: if I go walking,
a revolt.
if I go fucking walking in a park in Los Angeles, I'm stepping on a fucking needle. I'm gonna get HIV
or human shit.
Or human shit.
If
I'm
you're
gonna
lucky.
get hepatitis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something fucked up's gonna happen, and that's come on, they're liars.
Clowns on Congress. We'll fix it.
We are fixing it.
We're fixing it brick by brick.
I'm getting
step
riled
by
up.
step.
I'm getting riled up thinking about where taxes go, because I'm looking at this. I'm going, that's not.
That ain't right.
None of that.
And can I tell you, the taxes expensive.
Expensive.
Can a bitch get some health care?
No, you can't, because guess what? Your taxpayer money is going to the parks
To the fountain at the park.
to the
that people
fountain
are
at Echo
peeing
Park
in.
Lake that the homeless guy is shooting up in, and then somebody's gonna overdose on fentanyl and die in the lake, and it's like, it's okay.
Dude, the Echo Park Lake. This is what hurts about the Echo Park Lake.
Please.
From far away, it
Yeah.
looks idealistic.
I went to it yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why it's on heavy on my mind.
I can tell.
Thinking a lot about that Echo Park Lake.
They have the swan boats from far away.
So cute. So cute from far away.
From far away, the park is gorgeous.
Uh-huh.
When you land on the park, not so gorgeous.
Not so gorgeous. I was walking around yesterday. I saw lighters floating in it. I said, "Oh, that's beautiful." More of that. More of that. The lake. It's like this. It's like 2 feet deep. Those fucking swan boats. They look like go-karts. You know, they all. It's like such a small. Like they're all bumping into each other.
And there's like weird little turtles that are struggling in the piss-filled lake.
I know, and you just feel bad for the animals. I saw a bunch of baby ducklings, and it was so sweet. And then I was just like. No, and then
Baby
some like
ducklings next to the tent.
yeah, exactly. And there's like little kids like chasing them. They're gonna strangle them. I'm just like, this is come on.
It's too much. Then there's just like a pile of trash.
So much trash. It's like
if you're lucky, maybe there's an ice cream truck. If you're lucky.
you know, it's like at the Mocha. Is it the Mocha? No, LACMA. At the LACMA, where the tar pits.
Yeah.
And it's such a big deal, the fucking La Brea tar pits, and it's just like the smallest pile of shit thing you've ever seen with like one bubbling like black pit.
You're like, okay.
Cigarettes are in it. Yeah, taxpayer money.
The La Brea tar pits is underwhelming.
it's so severely underwhelming. It's like you see that every day on the freeway when it's hot and it's like the street is bubbling. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And we're like, okay, so dinosaurs were here at one point. Is that what it is? And now there's just tar.
And now there's so like what's going on?
That's the one bubble. Okay.
Yeah, look at the one bubble like surrounded by leaves, like old crunchy leaves. The one fucking bubble.
And then they have fake woolly mammoths.
The woolly man. It's such a sad scene. Look how sad those woolly man. That one's always stuck. It's just why they have to make it stuck? You know, it's so sad.
It's also just like, huh?
I know that
Can
picture.
we get a little info on the tar pits?
I can't with that bubble surrounded by leaves and like that's the La Brea tar pits.
Like, bloop.
Yeah.
Just like, bloop.
What brought you guys to the La Brea Tar? Like, are you guys going here on a date, or why were you guys here on a field trip? Why were you at the tar pit?
I was at the tar pits a few times.
I've
Once
gone
as
a
a
few.
date, once as a kid.
I went there on mushrooms.
You're like, yeah, let's go see those pits. I
Yeah.
also went there on mushrooms.
It's a place. It's quite the place to go on mushrooms.
Take some mushrooms and go to the tar pits.
The extinct animals discovered at La Brea tar pits were trapped in the asphalt. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Between 11,000 and 50,000 years ago. That's crazy.
But then I'm like, okay, so does the tar just randomly appear?
I don't know. Why?
Don't you think we should know this? I feel like this is something I should know. Does the tar one day the tar shows up and it's like, I'm eating all the dinosaurs. And everyone's like, oh, not that. And now, and then now we just have the pit of tar closed off.
Wait a second. So the tar's always been there and the animals were getting stuck in it. And that's why it's such a big deal. Because it was like the tar is preserving that.
I feel like, yeah. Like if you dig under the tar pits, are there dinosaur bones?
I believe. Well, because you know, like over there, they're always doing like animal, like bone excavation. Yeah.
Did you have to do that in school? Like a little fossil? They made us.
Yeah.
It was so weird. Well, remember my teacher brought in like all these chicken bones and then she buried them in soil and we were like out there excavating and it was like,
What are you
bitch,
supposed to? What?
this smells like barbecue sauce. Like I knew that it
She was
from
just
her
eating
house.
KFC. Yeah.
She was just like, guys, go dig it out.
Yeah. She like didn't know what to do with her El Pollo Loco. Oh my God. I remember in middle school having, we dissected a fucking cow eye.
That's too far.
It was a cow eye.
Dude, how did that go?
I remember it was horrific because I went to like stab it and it popped into my eye. It was horrible.
The cow eye popped.
Popped into my eye. Yeah, and I had a crush on this guy in my class and it happened in front of him. I was so embarrassed.
The cow eye squirted into your
Into
eye
my
in front of your
eye,
crush.
In front of my crush.
It was like a juicy, like.
So yeah, it's so embarrassing.
I dissected. We had to dissect piglets, baby piglets, and they smelled really bad. Like
no,
and I didn't want to do it, and so I partnered with this girl who was like this really. She was like a very alternative creature. Let's call her an alternative creature.
She's one of those
girls.
girls.
She was like in theater. She probably had like a pentagram on her like
Definitely.
spiral. She was definitely a lesbian, and she definitely did all the work. And I partnered
They're always
with
lesbians.
her, and she handled that. She took care of that piglet,
Yeah,
and
she
I
did.
just stood there and smiled, and I was like, "Yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah.
Is it lunch yet? Like, what's happening?"
Remember that when you had to be paired up with people? You had to be paired up with people. Oh my God. And there was always a person who like wasn't pulling their weight like you in that instance.
Yes,
I was always
yes.
that person, never pulling my weight, left everything up to everybody else.
I was like, yeah, a partner project.
God. I wonder if they still dissect shit in schools.
I feel like they do.
You
I
think?
think that they do, but it feels wrong. Like to be dissecting a baby pig.
I feel like they wouldn't do that anymore.
I remember in school though, if you didn't want to dissect, the alternative was to write like a 12-page paper. So I was like, fuck it, I'm dissecting with this lesbian,
Yeah.
this witchcraft lesbian,
I
and I
wonder
are
where she
getting.
is now. I wonder where she is now.
I mean, who knows? Maybe she's a doctor now.
She might be.
She was taking care of it.
Yeah.
There's something gross to me. I'm like, I have no desire to be a doctor.
Well, it's a fine line between like a doctor and then Jeffrey Dahmer. You know what I
Right,
mean? It's like you go one of two
right.
ways. And it's either those kids that show interest in that shit. It's either like they become like these geniuses or they become
Murderers.
alcoholic murderers. Yeah.
Alcoholic murderers.
Yeah.
Just sitting at home with a pig.
Yeah.
Piglet.
Like jerking off with like pig blood and yeah.
There's sickos out there.
So many. I think about this every day. I'm like, how many are there right now doing the most heinous shit? Like right now, as we speak, there are like probably hundreds, if not thousands, maybe millions of people locked up in basements being tortured by somebody. And we have no idea. We're just sitting here doing a podcast.
Locked up in basements being tortured by someone, but not like for
sure.
not like a cool, fun sex dungeon.
No, like for real, like a murder, like some psychopathic. Remember that Ohio guy that had
oh my
like,
God, I can't even think about that. It just
see,
made
it's
my
all
inside.
it's all the shit. That's what I think about all day long.
It made
I'm like,
my yes. I'm seeing the atrocious energies.
yeah, you're seeing it.
You just
You see it.
You just hit me in the face with some atrocious energy
what I'm thinking about.
about what's happening in basements.
Basements all over the place. People being tortured. Oh, heinous crimes. We have no idea.
What about all the good things happening?
Oh God, I could never think of that. keep me in the dark. Keep me in the dark.
I'm like bubble baths and puppies and giggles
That's
and
so
rainbows
sweet. I don't
and
know,
sparkles and I'm out of fun things.
No, see, that's so sweet.
La,
I'm
la,
still
la, la,
on
la.
basements. I'm still over here. I'm
Murderous.
still thinking about those fucking basements.
Murderers in basements.
God.
Have you read any self-help anything lately?
Have-
I know you read a lot of self-help stuff.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't read any self-help stuff. I'm reading some National Geographics,
You
which is
are?
not self-help. In fact,
National Geographics, like
Yeah.
the magazines.
I just got a subscription to the
You
magazines.
did?
Yeah.
How's that going?
Love them.
So how much is a National Geographic subscription?
It's like $35 a month.
a month.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a lot.
that's
a
a
lot.
tax write-off.
Is it?
Research, sweetie.
Fuck.
You're welcome. Ask me more tax.
I
more
don't
tax talks
understand
with me.
what is a tax write-off. Here's another thing I don't get.
A tax write-off is something that you can write off because
And then you get money back
use
for
it
it?
for work
Yeah, then you deduct that from the
from
money
that you owe.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So if it's something that you're like using
Like
for
your gas.
like your gas or your clothes, if you're wearing your clothes on camera.
Oh yeah, for sure. You guys have like the pod and you do shows. You do.
You can use all of that as a tax write-off?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You come on Weinshenk's tax pod, you learn a thing or two.
I think this was like $30. Is that a tax write-off?
Yeah. You're wearing it right now for work.
Oh. Now we're talking.
This might also be a tax write-off.
$3.
Hey, those tooth gems?
Mm-hmm.
You got a mouthful of tax write-offs right there.
Botox, lip filler, all to keep up the appearance of Hollywood.
Tax write-offs.
Because we know in Hollywood you got to keep up
You
with your
gotta be
looks.
young.
You got to be young.
You
Got
gotta
to
be
luscious.
young. You gotta be fresh face.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You could probably write off some of your tattoos.
Yeah, I could.
Thank me later.
God, I will. Tax season is upon us. Tax heavy today. Who's
Sorry.
got taxes on the
Sorry
mind.
to really be pushing taxes.
Yeah, really.
I blame my dad. Because, like, from last year until this year, every time I talk to him, he goes, you got to get those taxes done. You got to get...
He's obsessed with...
he's
Men
a-
are obsessed with taxes.
Why?
I don't know. Why do men love taxes?
They just, like... I feel like it's, like, a thing that they can be responsible about.
Right? Men love being responsible.
Yeah, I
about
feel
it.
like guys don't get gifts, so we like mail.
Yeah, do you like taxes?
I don't like I love mail though.
Whoa.
Like, when I mail, I'm like that's like, and I always chalked it up to where I'm like I wasn't like oh here's a bunch of little gifts. I would be like I'm gonna order like 10 things from Amazon and be like.
Because you like getting things in the mail. Well, getting things in the mail is kind of fun. I do
Yeah,
like that.
like a gift.
Yeah.
A bitch loves a gift.
Are you a gift giver? Is it? What are your love? What is it called? The love languages?
I will give a gift if I see something that reminds me of someone.
What's your the love languages? 5 languages. Okay, we've got physical touch, acts of service, gift giving, quality time, words of affirmation. Which one's your number one? On a scale from most to least, what are yours?
Okay, I think I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Well, first of all, acts of service I do like. Like if you're like, let me pick you up from the airport.
Is that a number one for you?
Acts of service, I don't know. I think I do like a gift. I like getting a gift, but for like no reason. Like, oh, I saw this. I thought you would like it.
Okay, that's sweet.
Gifts.
So do you like to give gifts and you like getting gifts?
I like to give gifts too. Yeah.
Okay. So what are the things that you like for yourself of the like the number one from most to least
that I like doing or
that you like getting?
Words of affirmation.
Number one.
Words of affirmation, quality time,
Yeah.
physical touch, acts of service, gifts.
I think I might be in the same. I think, yeah, words of affirmation, number one for me.
Words of affirmation. I need need to know that I'm like, that you're on board with what's happening, that you like being here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Compliments.
Yeah. Compliments.
Yeah, I think that's
Being
number
told
one.
that you're the most beautiful, smartest, hottest girl anybody's ever been with.
Yeah,
that's
all of those things.
The best.
I don't care if it's a lie. Lie.
Lie. Please lie.
Please.
Please lie.
Please lie.
Please lie. It's okay. I always think about that. Like, you know, when you give a head and the guy's like, it's the best head I've ever gotten. I'm like, it's not though. But like, I know that you said this to a million. Like, have you been with guys that have said that to you?
Yeah.
You're like, no, literally never.
You're like, I'm like, no, all I do is give toothy blowjobs. Actually, that's never been said to me.
It's, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, there's no way that I'm the best BJ you've ever, unless I really am, then fuck, I should be getting paid.
Then, where's your crown?
Then where's my motherfucking crown? But you know, they say that and you're like, is this true?
Yeah. You're like, are you just lying?
Is this the best BJ you've ever gotten?
But in the moment, it's the best BJ of the moment.
So true.
And in that moment, it is the best BJ.
Because that's the only one in that moment.
In that moment.
Yeah, it's true.
In that moment. It's all about living in the now.
And that's so true. It's the very Eckhart Tolle.
Yeah.
Who I do love. He's like, I think he's the last
Same.
self-help book that I read.
Power of Now?
I haven't read The Power of Now.
Well,
I go in and out of it.
Same. I go in and out.
But it's like A New Earth, I think.
A New Earth, yeah.
My man, love him.
Gifts. See, I don't like gifts that feel like obligations. That stresses me out.
I'm not good at gifts.
I love if there's a gift that I see for someone that I'm like, this is so them. That's exciting for me.
It is exciting.
And watching someone open a gift that I picked out for them is exciting to me.
Okay, that's cute.
I'm like, open it.
I see. I'm afraid of giving people gifts because I'm always afraid I'm going to give them the wrong thing. So I just don't do it.
And then there's like that weird pressure of like, I also don't really necessarily like opening gifts in front of the person who gave me the gift, just in case.
Yeah, I get that.
What are have you ever had boyfriends get you bad gifts?
Yes.
Like what?
God, I remember like one of my ex-boyfriends for like Christmas, he gave me like, he gave me something that felt like was given to his sister that his sister didn't want, so he gave it to me. It was like a nail cleaning set, you know, and some lotions, like one of those really lazy gifts. And you're like, the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I remember I started crying.
You cried?
I don't think I cried in front of him, but like I was so sad because I was like, what?
Right. It was like such minimal effort.
Literally was like a hand-me-down gift.
Right.
Nail clippers and lotions, a soap, and you're like,
are you my boyfriend?
Literally.
Or my aunt?
Like, what? Yeah, exactly. My aunt's friend. Like,
yeah,
what, you
what's
weird.
happening?
Yeah, horrible.
I'm trying to think. I remember in high school, my boyfriend got me a dried out puffer fish with googly eyes.
That's pretty funny.
I was like, and I had like a weird little fin.
Why did he give you that?
I don't know. It reminded him of me. I'm like, thanks, babe, for the googly-eyed dried out fish.
That's so
Where am I gonna put it?
Funny.
Where am I gonna put the googly-eyed dried out?
He wanted you to put it in your pussy.
No.
That's what he wanted.
A dried out puffer fish in my pussy.
That's what he wanted.
No.
Wow.
Oh my God, self-love languages.
What does this mean? I don't think I have any of these.
Physical touch is just like I'm masturbating, working on my self-love languages.
Yeah, literally just masturbating. Yeah.
Acts of service.
Okay, so taking yourself to acts of service for yourself.
I will say that when you put the energy back into yourself, it does make you feel better
It
about
does.
yourself.
What is delegate? Like delegating what?
Where?
An acts of service for yourself.
Acts of service. Delegating, like telling someone else to do it for you.
I don't know. Yeah, right.
Like to make it easier for you.
Here's the thing about like, okay, buying gifts for yourself and spending money on things that bring you joy. I can't do that because I am addicted to spending money and buying myself things. So it becomes like self-harm.
I get what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like
where you're like, add to cart.
Yeah.
Add to cart.
When
And then you're
people-
like, I gotta stop adding to cart.
every day. It's so crazy to me when people are like, bought myself a sweater as a, appreciation gift to myself. And I'm like, I do that every single day, 4 times a day. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I have no money. I have no money because every day I'm like treating myself.
But I'm also just like, some days you just need to treat yourself. Some
Some
days I go, I worked all day. I don't know how I don't have money, but I did work all day.
Yeah.
And I need a lunch. And you know what? I'm not going to get my kitchen messed up.
This is like, I think this is like the difference between somebody who's like such a fucking addict and somebody who's, because like for me, there is no, in between. I'm like, it's all like, I'm spending all the money on myself and I'm only eating out forever because I don't know how to do things in moderation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I can't like come home at the end of the day and be like, I'm going to have a glass of wine and wind down. For me, I'm like, I'm getting fucked up, like
yeah,
that.
yeah. It's like 0 to 1,000.
It's 0 to 1,000. I'm going to spend all of the money that I have on everything that I can find to do to myself. You know what I mean?
So like, and then after you buy a bunch of stuff, do you have the remorse?
Every time.
Buyer's remorse.
Every time. As soon as I get money too, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go spend a bunch of money next week on a tattoo, and then I'm going to get my hair done, and then I'm going to get my nails done. And I like figure
That's what
out.
I do too.
I line up things to spend money on. And in a week, all of my money is gone.
Well, because all of those things add up. It's like
Just
hair, makeup.
hundreds of dollars
Also,
each time.
makeup.
Don't
I
lie.
leave Sephora. A bitch leaves Sephora with 3 things. How's that $85?
How is it $85?
It's $85 for a mascara and a concealer, bitch. That's why the man should be paying for the dinner.
Every time. It's literally that.
It is that. I went in. I
I'm
go.
gonna-
I'm just
I'm
gonna
gonna
pick
throw
up.
up. I'm gonna throw
I'm
up.
gonna pick up a few things, and I go to pick up a few things. I go $85, and I go, huh?
I went to Sephora the other day to buy shampoo and conditioner.
At least $60.
$175. What are you gonna do?
$175.
I got like a fucking Olaplex hair mask. I got like some leave-in conditioner. I got some heat shit.
No, it's true. That's how much the shit costs.
And then you see other things that you need while you're in there. You're like, oh,
You're like, next time I'm getting the eyebrow pencil.
Yeah, I couldn't have lived another minute without. I guess I have to buy this now or I'll die. Like that's how it
Right.
is for me. Every time I go out, every time I go shopping, I'm like if I don't have this bra, I'm gonna die. I have to get it. Every time.
No.
I go to Target. I think I go to Target 5 days a week.
Target?
I go to Target
What are you
probably 5
getting
days a week.
there? What are you
Well,
getting at Target?
What are you not getting there? You know what I mean?
Do you buy like clothes and stuff?
Sometimes.
Do they have good stuff?
Yeah. Sometimes. You never know. There's always new things.
You love Target.
Love Target.
So if we walk into a Target right now, where are you going first?
Makeup.
Clothes? Oh, makeup
I'm gonna
at
go to
Target.
makeup. I'm gonna go to the makeup.
What are you looking for?
Nothing. I'm just looking. I say, what could
I maybe need?
what could I maybe need? And I will find something that I need
Really?
every time.
Do you like Marshalls?
No.
There's a Marshalls by my parents' house, and there's lots of candles, and that's one of my favorite pastimes.
I know. Marshalls
Candle
is so
shopping.
good.
I love a candle shopping session at Marshalls.
Okay. I'm scared of candles now.
Why? Did you almost burn your house down?
No, I've seen too many TikToks that are like, candles are the most toxic thing in the whole wide world. Get them out of your house. And I was like, okay.
Why?
Unless you're buying the really expensive, like organic ones, there's like, oh, I don't know. I ended up on a fucking candle K-hole of like, they're the most toxic things for you and your pets. Get rid of them.
The candles?
Candles.
Not toxic candles.
And
I'm keeping
everything's
them.
I keep them.
I'm fucking over it.
Keep them.
Light them all, bitch.
Yeah, see, keep them.
I'm done.
I got rid of them because of my cats, because I was just like,
Smart,
I can't
I
have
have
my
a dog.
cats I can't have them breathing toxic air. I can do it.
Okay. Cats are very sensitive to strong smells.
Yeah.
I mean, you learn shit on TikTok.
I know. You
What
learn
else
too
have you
much.
learned?
Too much.
What else have you learned from TikTok? I'm not on TikTok as much as other people.
I'm
like
on TikTok so much.
I'm an Instagram hoe.
Are you?
Yeah.
The TikTok is so good.
What if I'm like, I'm just on Facebook all day?
Oh my God. You're like, I'm fully Republican. I feel like if you're on Facebook all day, you're fully right-wing
Yes,
conservative.
absolutely.
100%.
No question asked.
That's it. That's who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, TikTok is all day on that fucking app, dude. There's so much. I mean, you learn about. I mean, that's why I spend so much time at Target too, because I'm always like everything. My TikTok feed is always just like
Makeup.
dupes at Target dupes that you buy at Sephora, but they're actually at Target. So I'm always like, I gotta get all these. I gotta get all of these.
Are they good?
Yeah, they are good, but like I'm not 21, so I follow these fucking makeup tutorials that these 21-year-olds are doing, and I'm like, why do I still look old? And I'm like, oh, because I am. Like,
Because they're like,
yeah, these girls are all putting on like all this makeup and they look like so fresh faced, and when I do it, I look like I look like I'm like made of wax, you know?
No,
you like Madame Tussauds.
Yeah.
That's what I end up looking like when I follow the TikTok tutorials.
Madame Tussauds wax museum.
That's literally what I look like. I can't, because these 21-year-olds, they have different fucking skin, you know, they have all this collagen elasticity.
You can't see their pores.
Can't see their pores. I've always had big pores though. I was always a poor bitch.
A poor bitch.
Big poor bitch.
Gaping pores.
Always. Always.
Not the gaping pores.
Gaping pores. Still have them. Still have them. But we didn't know, like for us, we didn't know anything about skincare routines.
No, it was that weird apricot scrub.
Oh
that's
my
St.
God.
Remember that?
It was horrible. And then, okay, and I've learned on TikTok that that's like the worst shit we could have done for ourselves.
I bet.
That, it was like, they're like plastic beads that they're saying they're finding at the bottom of the ocean now that are just like clogging up the sea.
Exfoliating beads.
Yeah.
And then what else was there? Oh, like
Proactive,
a toner?
Yeah.
Like a blue Neutrogena toner.
That was it. And that was
If
supposed
I had
to.
a zit, I'd put that on there.
Toothpaste, that was one.
Toothpaste.
I had fucked up skin. I was using all this shit and it was just like not good.
I would spend a lot of time doing my makeup in high school.
Yeah.
When I didn't need to. Now looking back, I'm like, why was I spending that much time?
Why was I wearing so much makeup when I was 14?
Yeah.
So much makeup.
But I loved it.
I loved it.
And my mom didn't want me to have it, which made me want it even more.
Do you remember, did you like sneaky buy thongs?
Yes.
Yeah.
I also listened to this shit. My mom, our family friend for graduation, got us all, like me and my girlfriends, like a little cami like tank top and matching thongs. Cute. And they were like very slutty thongs. They were like red with like gold studs on them or something.
That was your friend's mom?
That was my mom's friend.
It was your mom's
got
friend?
us all thongs and we were like, yeah,
was
we got
she
thongs.
a fucking stripper? Why would she?
I don't
That's
know.
crazy.
Why would you get that for all of these like young girls in 8th grade?
She was just drunk. She was like, I know what they want.
Thongs.
I know young girls want.
We're trying to get fingered. Let's get them some thongs.
Yeah, she was like that cool mom.
Yeah, exactly. Did you sneak thongs?
I did. I remember I snuck thongs and then my mom found them and was like, what the fuck are these? And threw them away.
No.
Threw them away. They were really slutty. You know, they were like really
like
string thongs. I wasn't even fucking. Like, why did I have... It's because I watched Lords of Dogtown or something and all the girls were wearing,
Lords of Dogtown.
Lords of Dogtown. And they had all like the hot skater girlfriends.
I was obsessed with Lords of Dogtown
So
because my
good.
friend from high school was in Lords of Dogtown movie.
Hot.
And I would go to the set and watch them skate
That's
and stuff.
so
And
hot.
it was so hot. I was like, skate culture is what's up.
They're so hot. My boyfriend is an ex-pro skater, and I'm always like, you are my dream. But every single thing, every stereotype about like skater guys is 100% it.
He drained your pool.
Literally. It's like, they're so hot. There's something about like the era we grew up in like Southern California and like the obsession with skater guys.
They're hot.
They're so hot.
What about it?
I don't know.
It just is.
They're fucking hot as shit.
It's like, yeah.
Obsessed.
And like, it's hot to be able to skateboard. and do it well.
I know. My boyfriend, he doesn't do it anymore. I'm like, just do it for like 1 second. Let me just watch you.
Go down a ramp real quick.
Just let me do it. Just do it. Let me just watch you. Let me watch you shred.
But you know what I don't have time for?
What?
A man with a skateboarding injury.
Okay.
He breaks his arm. Now what?
Yeah.
Now we can't fuck because you skateboarded and
When
broke
was
your
it?
arm at 40-something years old. That's where I'm seeing myself.
Okay, so are you fucking 40-year-old skaters?
No, but I'm open to it.
Okay.
I'm troubleshooting what's wrong.
Yeah.
In advance. I'm
Yeah.
preparing for worst case scenario.
Okay,
you know what I
see
mean?
it. Yeah.
Like, oh, what happened to your boyfriend? Oh, he's in a neck brace because he went down a ramp.
Yeah.
Like, that's less hot.
It is less hot.
You know?
My boyfriend has like terminal fucked up body from skating.
Really?
Yeah, he's always aching. That's why he stopped, because he's just like, my body is fucking torn up from this.
Yeah, I bet.
I know. His little wrists, he can't really like move his wrists. I'm like, oh my God.
No.
Yeah.
From skateboarding?
He's fucked from it.
No. Still hot to you.
Still so hot. Still, I watch those skate clips. I go, yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum,
Well, because
yummy.
it's also like masculine. Like, there's a guy that I was dating who was like, you want to see my reel of my video game highlights?
No.
It's like,
Did you think that was hot?
no.
Because that's not.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, good.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh
what
my
I'm
God.
saying.
He said, you want to see my reel
Of my video game highlights.
No.
And one time I got a fine. I said, I'll delete your reel of your video
And you
game
should. And you should. And here's the weird thing about that is like men want to watch other guys play video games. What is the fuck is that?
I don't know.
I went over to my boyfriend's the other day, and he had up on his computer, he was watching clips of people playing GTA. And I was like, what the fuck are you watching? And he's like, I don't know, it was interesting. I'm like, you're watching other guys play video games? What? What a weird thing.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, I keep seeing like kids now too. Kids like are on, like little kids will watch YouTube videos of other kids like playing with toys.
Yeah, it's weird.
What is that?
I don't know. It's fucking weird.
I've never. What? It's so weird.
It's insane.
There are like YouTube channels of like famous little kids who just play with toys.
And then other kids are just watching those kids
Yeah.
play with toys.
Yeah.
I'd be like, go play with your own toys.
But how fucking weird is that? Is it just because like it's not our
It's not our generation.
right? So like we don't understand.
I mean, yeah, because when I was a kid and for a little too long, I watched Blue's Clues a little too long.
I loved Blue's Clues, but that's
Did-
different.
But it's also like, I think I was too old to be watching Blue's Clues.
You were like 17.
It was last week.
Yeah.
No.
Blue's Clues was so good.
Some of the kids' programming was so good,
Yeah, it was.
right?
Yeah.
Or do we just think that because it's nostalgic?
No,
Nostalgia.
it was so good. Blue's Clues was fucking good. Barney was good.
Barney was good.
Remember though?
I would
like
guilt pleasure watch
you
Barney.
get made fun of if you watch Barney.
Yeah,
when you
but you do it at home
yeah.
when no one was around.
What's funny is like, you know, you're a kindergartner and other kindergartners make fun of you and be like, ew, you still watch Barney? As
Yeah.
if I was like, it's like, shut the fuck up. You're 5. Like,
Yeah.
Shut up. You
Yeah.
still watch Barney?
Yeah.
What are you for?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. Like,
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Just turned 5.
Did you watch Power Rangers?
Yeah, I did.
Same.
Yeah, it was a cute one.
That was a good one. I wanted to be the Pink Ranger.
Yeah, the Pink Ranger was a good one.
Is she dead?
Probably.
Sorry to harshen the vibe. Is the Pink Ranger?
Probably.
Did she croak?
Yeah.
Did she
Fentanyl.
leave her? No.
They all die from fentanyl. Kimberly Hart.
Is she alive? Kimberly Hart.
She was written off the show. It's okay, sexist.
They're like, she cannot fight. She's a woman.
Yeah, they say her tits are getting in the way. We need more men.
Where is Kimberly the Pink Ranger now? That's a good
Do we
question.
think that
I'm
she's
sure
dead or
everyone
alive?
here is. I think she's, for some reason, I think she's dead. No.
Huh. I know they're like remaking it soon, aren't they?
I don't know. I feel like it's like, why aren't we, everything's just like recycled ideas. too. It's like Power Rangers were good. But
Yeah.
like, could we make something else?
Nobody can make anything new.
No. It's like the formula, it works.
They're doing, I saw the other day that they're doing like a live action Lilo and Stitch, which will be wild.
That will be.
How are they going to do that?
The little alien.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
That is. I'm going to see that.
Oh, I'm for sure going to see that. That was my favorite movie.
I love Lilo and Stitch.
My favorite
It's
movie.
so cute. Stitch is so cute.
Stitch is
So cute.
That was a 10 out of 10. Ew, what is that? That better not be what the fucking Stitch looks like, dude.
That is.
That better not.
That is.
That one. What the fuck is that? That's
That
horrifying.
looks like a haunted koala.
Yeah, it does. It's horrific. This can't be real. This is not it.
Oh my God. No, that's it.
Wait, I never saw Red. I heard that was a cute one.
I heard that was cute too, but
Wait. It comes out in 2023?
yeah.
No. I wonder how close it's going to stay to the animation. Okay, whoa.
Ohana means family.
Okay, that looks pretty.
Oh, they redo the soundtrack too? God, I love
Gabby's
this soundtrack. God, it gives me chills. I love it.
Family means nobody gets left behind.
That sounds like the original Lilo voice.
This makes me want to just go on vacation.
I love that song. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, wait. Really? They're really doing this. Hold on. Oh, wait, no. Okay, well, that's real. Oh, what the fuck is this? Okay, now I'm fucking pissed.
It wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. Oh, it's a concept
we still have
teaser
questions.
trailer. What?
We still have questions.
They're redoing Wicked right now. They're not redoing Wicked. They're turning Wicked into an actual movie, which don't get me started. I love Wicked.
I love Wicked too.
Do you really?
Yeah,
You know
it's
they're doing
one
it with Ariana Grande.
What?
I know.
What is she gonna be?
She's Galinda.
No!
Yeah, I know. They're almost done. It's coming out in November.
Oh shit! I
know.
cannot wait for that.
I know. I cannot wait.
I love Ariana. Okay, well that's our pod. Where can people find you?
Guess what? My Instagram's back.
Yes, we'll link to your Instagram. It's at Gabby Lamb.
At Gabby Lammy and TikTok. That's it, baby.
That's it. Okay, and this comes out Wednesday. So do you have any dates you want to push?
I do. Where am I? I'm at La Brea. I'm at La Brea Improv, 14th through the 16th.
Melrose Improv or Brea?
Brea, not La
Brea.
Brea.
Brea Improv.
The La Brea,
Okay.
yeah. Brea Improv, and then Chicago Vic Theater 22nd, and then McAllen, Texas, 22nd McAllen, Texas, 21st Chicago Vic Theater. That's it.
Hell yeah. Guys, go follow Gabby, and we'll see you next week on Shank. Make sure to subscribe, rate, review, tell your friends about the show. Okay, bye.